So Britney's book is out today, and
did you see the people celebrating it and getting in line to buy it?
Who are these? How nuts?
They're young white women in their late 20s and 30s.
Gotta be kidding me. They actually buy all this bullshit she's laying out there. This is the most.
Oh yeah.
This is the most me. Look at everyone else. All my problems are someone else's fault.
Yeah.
I've never seen somebody who is so successful writing a book, bitching out so many people.
It's so clear today. She's still not over Justin Timberlake in shape.
She's stuck. She really is stuck at the age of 15 to 19.
Well, did you know when she broke up with Justin, she didn't talk to anybody for a month?
Except newspapers and magazines.
What bullshit that is.
No, it's true.
She says Christina Aguilera was pouring salt in the wound to be on a cover with Justin.
She's promoting her album, you idiot.
They were on tour together. Well, they could turn down Rolling Stone. Britney might not like that. They're turned down a cover of Rolling Stone.
There was also audio released from the audiobook. This is Michelle Williams reading this portion because this was too hard for Britney to read. This is an excerpt about Justin Timberlake and NSYNC.
What is
Wait, Jay who?
Justin, that's
J
what she
is
called
for
Justin.
Timberlake.
Oh, God.
Why is Michelle Williams reading it in such a
That
serious
part was too
tone?
hard for her to read.
Because she stands with Britney.
But she's reading it like it's, I don't know, the satanic verses, like with the utmost respect and reverence, or...
I would say only a moron stands with a moron. She's such an idiot. I couldn't believe Michelle Williams felt she had to make a statement about
Paycheck.
it.
It's a paycheck.
But she didn't have to say she stood with her. She said, I'm paid to read it, and I'm going to do a good job.
Do you want to hear more information about Jay?
Yes.
She wrote that Justin used her as, quote, ammunition for his record. I mean, I think we all know that, right, with the Crimea River thing?
He used me!
But she's implying that he dumped her to write an album. And I guess he did an interview with Barbara Walters where he kind of played an unreleased song called Don't Go. And she believes that seemed to be about her. Seemed to be about her. The breakup left her devastated, she writes. When I say devastated, I mean I could barely speak for months.
Couldn't talk!
Whenever anyone was around him, or whenever anybody asked me about him, all I could do was cry. I don't know if I was clinically in shock, but it felt that way.
You were not in shock.
Everywhere.
I heard this the third time. I heard she was in shock from something in her book. It's like, no, that's not in shock. That's when someone dies suddenly.
Well, she did. A part of her heart died, Drew. Everyone who knew me thought something was wrong with me. Really wrong.
I was sad.
I guess what? Something was really wrong with you. She returned to Kentwood, Louisiana. She remembers she couldn't talk to family or friends and stayed at home in bed staring at the ceiling.
Well, that's stupid. That's really dumb.
Oh, it gets dumber. Timberlake flew out at one point, she recalls.
What?
Why?
Why?
And brought a long letter he had written to her and framed, which she still keeps beneath her bed to this day.
What?
He did all that.
How fucking pissed would you be if you were Sam Asghari and she has a framed letter from
an
Timberlake
ex-boyfriend
under the bed?
from years ago?
Don't look down there!
She says, quote, he did all that. He came there to see me, and I still couldn't talk
Oh, bullshit.
to him or anybody.
Shut up. She is so dramatic.
Oh, well, then you'll like this one, too, then. She was heading to Mexico, and she was at the border. I guess they were driving to Mexico. This is July 2002. She had her Dream Within a Dream tour, and her van was suddenly surrounded by these angry-looking men holding, quote, the biggest guns I'd ever seen. I was terrified. It felt like we were being ambushed.
It's a cartel!
Does she not know how borders work?
No, she doesn't.
It just didn't make sense to me. Everybody in my van was so tense. I had security with me, but who knew what was going to happen? It felt like forever. There seemed to be some kind of peace talks happening. It was like a movie and stuff.
Peace talks.
What a fucking moron.
What?
She continues to write that, I don't even know what really happened. Like, well, why are you including the story, you idiot?
What about the driving, Mark?
Oh, the driving story. Did you hear about this one with the paparazzi?
Oh, this is a good one, too.
Oh, boy. This is very scary.
They follow me everywhere!
Yeah, well, you don't have to drive. You don't have to be driving around. You've got 2 little kids. You're a superstar, multi-millionaire. You don't have to just take off in your car. You can send people out to do things for you.
I think, boy,
that's what people do.
Is this the most Whoppers in a book since Matthew Perry's?
Yes, it is. I think she's.
Wasn't that long ago.
Completely. Order the book for me, please, because I want to go
I
through it for
stole
more.
the cookie jar that had the clock on it.
All right, so this is my favorite story that I've come across so far. Before the conservatorship began, the paparazzi made a habit of chasing Spears around in a terrifying quest for photos. Some of these chases were, quote, aggressive, she writes, while others were, quote, playful. Okay.
They follow you. They chase us on the scooters.
During one car trip with a paparazzo she had been dating, which is that other Sam guy, right?
What are you doing dating a paparazzi, you moron?
Remember, was it Sam Lufty?
Yes.
Is that his name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but she won't name Sam Lufty in her book, by the way. Doesn't name him.
But how could you be dating? She's calling these people the scumbags who are putting her life at risk, and then she goes out with one?
Yeah, because she's an idiot. She's driving Sam Lufty in the car. They're, quote, driving fast near the edge of a cliff with photographers in pursuit.
Why are you driving fast near the edge of a cliff?
Because she was being chased by paparazzo. What are you supposed to do?
You're the front car. You determine the speed of the chase.
No, she's got to get away from him. So you drive really fast near the edge of a cliff. And then ready?
Okay.
Are you ready for this whopper?
Okay.
I don't know why, but I decided to pull a 360 right there on the edge.
I was spinning.
No, you didn't.
360 in a car.
So guess what? After the 360, is she still in first?
Right.
Yeah, she's still
ahead
going
of
the
him.
same way.
I honestly don't even know how I could do a 360. It was completely beyond me, so I think it was God.
It was divine intervention.
I don't think you did a 360.
But I stuck it. The back wheels of the car stopped on what seemed to be like the very edge, and the wheels had to be rotated 3 more times. We would have just gone off the cliff. I felt so alive.
Thank you, God.
I'm an atheist, y'all.
I mean, I take that back.
Please.
I love that God sitting up there going, what's this? That car's going really fast on a cliff, and it's Britney Spears.
I don't
Let's
believe
spin
it,
her
God.
around.
Doing a 360. Come on. She planned to do a 360, and she did a 360.
Yeah.
No way.
She doesn't know why. She decided to pull a
I don't think she
360.
knows. I don't think she knows what a 360 is. I think
No.
she meant a 180.
Right.
Yeah.
And she couldn't even do that.
And can we get Sam Lufty to back this story up? See if he remembers it?
That would be nice.
During her conservatorship, Spears alleges that her father fixated on her weight, which we've heard that, right? He was always
Yeah.
telling her that she's fat. Eventually, this all led to a
But
strict...
that's kind of like telling her that her hair's too. It would be like telling her that that she only has 1 foot, because she's not fat.
No.
I mean, isn't it like telling you something that you should not feel bad about because it's not true?
Well, I think he wanted her...
Or saying that your eyes are too purple.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be offended because you're not fat.
She wasn't fat. I think he wanted her in shape, right?
Yeah, because
It's
of
good for
what
her
she
brand.
does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So during her service, she let her father get fixated on her weight, especially after she returned from a forced trip to a rehab center in Malibu. Eventually, this led to a strict diet, as Spears put it. I almost ate nothing but chicken and canned vegetables for 2 years.
I'm hungry.
2 years.
Bullshit.
What?
Every now and then, she would beg her butler for some real food, like a hamburger and french fries, only to be denied again and again. I found it so degrading.
Britney Spears couldn't get
Here's
a
the best part.
cheeseburger if she wanted it.
Here's the best part. She gained weight on the new diet.
This is someone who doesn't seem to have any problem asking for what she wants or getting what she wants or doing whatever she wants or saying whatever she wants. How was she so silenced for 13 years?
Well, yeah,
By the way, I
'cause-
don't remember her being silent. I remember her saying stuff
She looks like she's gained weight.
and touring.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff with Federline that she writes in here.
Oh, I feel bad for Federline, that poor guy. Can you imagine your high school girlfriend coming out with all this crap and you'd be going, God, I don't even fucking remember that.
Yeah. No,
I mean, she's like his high school girlfriend.
she describes the distance between them. It grew as he tried to make a name for himself.
Popo's out.
It's like, I'm out here, Bruno, I'm going to go record, which is what he did. His alleged marijuana use didn't thrill her, she writes, nor did his shifting demeanor. She came to New York to try to fix things with Federline as he worked on his album, but he allegedly refused to see her and her team.
Wait, Federline?
Yes.
Really?
Federline.
Federline refused to see her?
Yes, he was fed up with her.
He was busy with Popo's out.
Well, no one can stand her. All these zeros she dates. Mm-hmm. Sam Asghari, he can't stand her. How could anyone? Can you listen to all this shit?
Nuts.
Who could stand being around her? No one.
He allegedly refused to see her, and his team, many of whom she makes sure to note had previously worked for, blocked her entry. The same thing happened when she tried again in Las Vegas.
I believe that.
In retrospect, she believes that both Justin and Kevin were very clever. They knew what they were doing, and I played right into it. What a bunch of a horse shit.
Yeah, Kevin planned to have 2 kids and then make $60,000 a month in child support.
Yeah. And you know about...
By the way, Kevin, she pretends that she didn't know his wife or his girlfriend was pregnant when she met him. She was 8 months pregnant.
Oh, I know.
She acts as if she didn't know that. Like, oh, it's not my fault. Nothing's ever her fault.
Well, I'm sure Kevin didn't tell her, right? Kevin's not going to say anything.
She confronted him because someone eventually told her.
Oh, really?
Because you wouldn't ask someone who was 25 years old, do you have any kids or exes or what's your status?
Yeah, right.
He had a child already and another one coming in a month. But she never asked him.
Didn't he work for her, too?
He was a dancer.
He was a dancer.
So she never talked to him casually?
No, I guess not.
Huh. Did you hear the story about when she was 14 and her mom made her pick up trash?
Oh, because she got home late or after curfew?
She lost her virginity at age 14.
Right.
Which is, the big lie was that she was always a virgin. So she was dating her brother Brian's, one of his friends.
Right, who was a senior when she was a freshman.
Yeah, and she would leave, she would skip out on school.
I banged him.
She would leave at like noon and he would pick her up and then bang her and take her home. And Brian didn't like that and busted him. And so her mom made her walk around to pick up trash. And she was so mad because now she looks back on it and she was being treated like a prisoner. Not like a 14-year-old child with parents. She's also mad that Brian was taking pictures of her while it was happening. Like, that's what older
pretty
siblings
funny.
do. Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. I'll order the book for you. There's bound to be more little tidbits.
Yeah, I saw a couple things today. I saw that she wanted to be, or she was asked to be in the movie Chicago, but after she became Lucy in Crossroads and she couldn't shake the character, she was afraid to be the character in Chicago because the character was Roxy, who was a murderer. So she was afraid. She didn't want to be walking around like a murderer for months after the movie.
Are you kidding me?
No, she says this in the book.
Dude,
I'm a method actor.
Nut.
She also claims that she had a panic attack at the 2007 VMAs when she ran into Justin.
Yeah.
They've been broken up for like 5 years.
Well, yeah, but she still had the letter under her bed.
Oh my God, she is so stuck.
That part is an excuse, right? Because wasn't that the really bad performance?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's just an excuse for her shit performance.
She said people acted like she committed a crime because she didn't have a 6-pack. No, it was a shitty performance.
Yeah.
If one person says something, she acts as if everyone said it.
God, she takes zero responsibility for anything.
No.
She also says that she slept with her brother in his bed until 6th grade.
Yeah, that's weird.
Well, he was in a four-wheeler accident, head-on crash, and broke a lot of bones.
Took care of him.
She wanted to hold him and comfort him.
Until 6th grade.
So her mom made her stop. Or she'd still be going to bed.
She probably
She's crazy.